My name's Miranda Wood. I was born in Toronto, Ontario, and have lived in approximately 14 cities spread across 4 provinces, namely Ontario, Saskatchewan, British Columbia, and Alberta. I've lived in Alberta for about 34 years and currently live in a small town north of Edmonton. An interesting fact that most people don't know about me is that in 2004, I was working as a stable hand at a show jumping barn south of Calgary. While doing turnout one morning, a horse kicked me in the head and caved in the right side of my skull. A ground ambulance and the STARS helicopter were immediately dispatched. The STARS crew shocked my heart and then flew me to the hospital. The doctors didn't expect me to survive, but I'm still going. My left side is now weaker than my right side, which affects the way I walk and has caused issues with my lower back. Because of this, I had been trying to find work of some sort that I could do from home that didn't require any special education or equipment. In the past, I had done transcription work for a couple of months for a different company that ended up to be a terrible place to work at. I did a Google search, and this time I was really careful about checking company reviews. TranscribeMe seemed like an honest company, so I picked it. I started working with TranscribeMe on March 5th, 2020. On a basic workday, I get up between 10 and 10:30 a.m., turn on the computer, make coffee and breakfast, and then read the news and the weather. Then I check the sessions page. If nothing shows up, I'll turn on the Auto Refresh Plus and then open up the transcription page on a separate tab. And I'll work on first draft jobs if they're available. If I'm still working on a long advanced AASR session from the day before, I'll get up at my normal time, sit down at the computer, and work on it for a couple of hours. Then I'll make coffee and lunch, eventually. I don't sit and work for multiple hours straight. I'll break it up here and there with chores like laundry or cleaning or shopping trips when necessary, maybe some games on the computer. I'm a big Microsoft Solitaire collection addict. I usually finish my nights watching TV while knitting or crocheting or cross-stitching, etc., followed by some reading. I go to bed between 3 and 4 a.m. I've always been a night owl. I now spend much less time doing crafts and playing computer games, but at least I have steady income. I'm blessed with very cheap rent, so I'm able to survive on what I make from transcription. I learned how to budget very well in my stable hand years, and it's paying off now. I have mild Asperger's and prefer to be alone, so I'm generally free to spend most days transcribing. When I first started out, I wish I had known that the transcription page operates on a queue system. I missed out on some jobs at the beginning because I would check, see the all work is currently assigned message, and then close the page. When I finally found out about it on Yammer, it was such an aha moment. Eureka! The biggest challenge I've overcome while working with TranscribeMe was finding an audio enhancer that I was comfortable with and that could help with the audio that some companies love to send us. I started out with one of them since it was free and it was recommended by many people, but then I heard about another one from someone on Yammer. It was on sale, so I decided to check it out. It's so easy to use and it works with everything. Thick accents are so much easier to decipher when you can actually hear the speaker. I've also found that my ears have now been trained, and it's much easier to pick up everything spoken in the audios clearly.